Confused which AI tool is worth your time? All over, tech-savvy CEOs are talking about these 5 AI tools that'll supercharge your workflow. If you skip this, you risk missing the next wave of cutting-edge automation. Ever feel swamped by AI tools that promise the world but barely deliver? That's exactly why we're highlighting 5 fresh CEO-endorsed AI gems that can truly supercharge your workflow. And don't worry, this isn't your usual list of AI tools which shared in videos or shorts. We've curated real-world insights you can start using right away. Plus, stick around till the end to learn how to make sure that you always get aware about such tools so you never miss out on game-changing tech. Tool number 5. Levity, an AI tool that handles those tedious classification and sorting tasks. CEOs often wonder how to remove operational bottlenecks so their teams can focus on million-dollar decisions. Brief explanation. Automates sorting of emails, files, and repetitive tasks. Integrates with Slack, Google Workspace, etc. Frees your schedule from administrative clutter. We'll explain in detail later. Example, a chief operations officer can have Levity auto-tag vendor invoices or classify staff requests, allowing them to spend more time on strategic expansion instead of menial labor. Remember to stay tuned. Once we reach tool number 1, we'll come back and reveal how Levity truly transforms your workflow. Tool number 4, Signal AI. Coming in at 4 is Signal AI. Some might say it's just a glorified news aggregator, but here's the thing, it predicts and alerts you about emerging market moves or competitor actions before they make headlines. You might think it's simply spamming your inbox with random news. However, CEOs like those at Fortune 500 companies lean on Signal AI to detect upcoming trends or potential brand risks days before the average exec sees them. Example 1. Chief Marketing Officer at a global cosmetics brand uses Signal AI to track social media chatter in real time. If negative sentiment spikes around a product ingredient, they pivot the marketing strategy or recall that product before it turns into a PR catastrophe. 2. VP of Corporate Strategy relies on Signal AI to monitor competitor press releases. The moment a rival hints at acquiring a smaller startup, you can plan a counter-move or even place a preemptive bid. If you're the kind of leader who hates being blindsided, Signal AI practically gifts you a crystal ball for business intelligence. Tool number 3, Gong.io. Imagine an AI that dissects phone calls, emails, or even Zoom recordings to pinpoint what's working and what's not in your messaging. Example 1. Chief Sales Officer at a B2B tech firm can review 50 calls in a fraction of the time. Gong.io flags winning keywords or phrases that consistently close deals, so the entire sales force can adopt those best practices. Number 2. Managing Director handling investor relations might analyze each pitch deck presentation to see which data points resonate most with potential investors, refining the approach for future rounds of funding. If you want real-time feedback on how your team negotiates or pitches, Gong.io is like having an AI coach whispering the perfect conversation tips right into your ear. If insights like this matter to you, hit that like button. It signals YouTube that you want more deep dives into innovative AI, ensuring you stay on the cutting edge. Tool number 2, Scribe. If your team constantly asks, "How do I do that again?" then Scribe is your lifesaver. No more repeating yourself. Example 1. Head of HR implementing a new payroll system can record the setup process once, and Scribe automatically builds a step-by-step guide with annotated screenshots. The entire HR department and new hires learn the same method without repeated Q&A. Director of IT might rely on Scribe for software adoption. Every time you roll out new tools, Scribe captures the workflow, making internal training simpler and more consistent. No more guesswork, no more scattered instructions. Just plug-and-play guides for every department. Tool number 1, Strom AI. Finally, the top spot, Strom AI. Developed by Stanford-level minds, it forecasts everything from inventory demands to potential product winners in your pipeline. Example 1. Chief Product Officer analyzing sales data from last quarter feeds it into Strom AI, which then forecasts next quarter's top-selling features. Instead of guesswork, you get data-driven insights for R&D investment or marketing pushes. 2. Managing Director at a fashion retailer relies on Strom AI to foresee seasonal trends, adjusting procurement strategies so you never have leftover stock or missed opportunities. Think of it as your corporate crystal ball, letting you pivot or go all in on trends before they peak. Remember tool number 5, Levity, the one we teased earlier? Let's break it down in full now. Levity isn't just for sorting emails. It can categorize everything from job applications to internal memos. A chief operating officer at a manufacturing firm used Levity to process thousands of raw materials invoices, automatically tagging them by department, urgency, and cost centers. That alone freed up 2 hours per day for strategic planning. Why this matters? Operational overhead plummets. Your top leaders can direct energy toward revenue-driving tasks. Cross-department synergy rises when everyone has the info they need, fast. Bonus tip: how to ensure you never miss AI breakthroughs. Executives are busy, but missing out on emerging AI can cost you a competitive advantage. Set up Google Alerts for new AI plus your industry, and keep scrolling X, Reddit for new AI updates. We've just scratched the surface of what these AI tools can do for you as a CXO. If you're serious about leveraging tech for bottom-line results, check out our in-depth video on top 10 must-have AI tools for CEOs, directors, VPs, MDs. It's your next step in becoming the most informed leader in the boardroom.